Hey, what's up, Dean? Saber Performance. We are at the shop Saturday. Got something different in. This is it's a road course car. PBOC. Buddy Mark asked if I would fix some exhaust issues. Basically, if we look at the dryer side, there's a bunch of clamps, like the band clamp style, that are on there that over the years have stretched and loosened up so they fall off, and these were done like this is real quick at the track, slap it on, throw some tacks to hold it and get through the rest of the day. So we're trying to do like a permanent solution for them. So it's pretty cool. It's a Viper. I don't know what year. Dodge Viper. It's got a built motor in it. All kinds of fancy stuff inside. I really don't know what any of that stuff is. I know that's a Liam Hans device type thing. Some Garmin like GPS thing or something, like radio. Like, this is pretty cool. Definitely race car. So what I did was I started on the passenger side. I saw, as soon as I started loosening the V-band, I saw what he was talking about. The whole pipe kind of twisted on itself and everything was tight. Like, that band clamp was tight and it wasn't holding anything anymore. So I went ahead and started, like, I need to get the rocker panels because the turnouts come out of them. So I need to get the position of them and everything. But I went ahead and started doing the passenger side. I basically cleaned everything up. And then noticed that inside the muffler, the internal baffle is like crushed in. This piece was completely broken, rattling around inside. So along with those pieces, so I cut the muffler. I didn't shorten it or anything. I just cut it open right at where that piece is. You could see I skimmed it, and took all those, dumped all the chunks out of it. And then I just got done welding that back together. I cut this off. There was a piece here, I don't remember where it went, but I cut that back, took the internal piece out, welded a V-band onto it. This is the back of the muffler. So yeah, there it is over there. Let's see, there's all these pieces here. Now this has to go on, somewhere on here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this back here and then fit a piece of pipe from the V-band to the tip, and that'll all be welded. Then I went ahead and I cut the piece out of there and put a new piece in. Now, mind you, it does have a bellow in it, but I won't need that. I only need maybe 4 or 5 inches of this to connect to that, which goes to the V-band. And then I could put this piece back in. Oh, there's the piece I cut off right there. So that was the piece I cut off of this side here, which in reality I could reuse to get the measurement of this, weld it back to that, which I might do. And then I could put this up in there, have this tailpipe piece ready, and I just need to size it to where it goes in the side skirt and then the hangers on it. I can get it hung in there, measured, and then weld that piece, and this side will be done. And then I could just repeat the same kind of thing on the other side. Hopefully the muffler's not broke on that side, because I tried like beating a piece of pipe through it, or tubing, and then I tried beating a piece of pipe over here, that metal tube, that smaller 1 inch, 1 1/4 inch metal pipe. I tried beating through it, and that stuff is pretty tough. So that's what we got going on. I got the new hydraulic throwout bearing for Jonathan's truck. This is the right one with the peg. So I got to put this on the shelf over there, and then a bunch more stuff coming. I know, like plug wires, coils, fans, like all that stuff is coming. Hopefully it'll be here soon. I'm going to set that there. I just went ahead and grabbed, ordered I went ahead and ordered a set of fast rails. That way I could just bolt them on. I don't have to worry about making brackets and everything, because those little things like modifying, custom making little pieces like that, it takes up so much time that I'm just gonna go ahead. I ordered the kit, so I'll go ahead and I'll just bolt the fast rails. They should just bolt right on, and that'll lock down the fuel system. I could tighten up the fuel lines and all of that stuff, and that'll be 100%. I could add the regulator in, which I mean I could do right now. I'm waiting on Jeff. He's bringing the side skirts up, which my fault. I asked him not to bring them, or I said I didn't need them, but in reality I needed them. I thought I'd be able to mark everything, but this clamp here covered the two ends of the pipe, and you can kind of see the gap that was in between the two pipes. Can't get my phone in there, but you could see that darker shadow. That was where the two pipes ended. So I wasn't able to mark everything, and I don't want to just weld that on, and it's just stupid to weld that on. It has a clamp. Plus, if the nuts come loose and fall off, that's debris on the track. So we're trying to do it to where it won't fall off anymore, and he won't have any issues loosening up. And like these pieces here, these had to be rattling around like quite loud. I don't know that you would hear it over the motor, but I'd imagine those were rattling around pretty good. But yeah, I'm gonna keep plugging away, and once I get it all said and done on this side and I get the rocker panel on, I'll come back and take a nice little picture of it, or I'll finish the video off on this side, or both when I finish the other side, whatever. I'm rambling, but today, let me show you what I got. I sneeze. I got to sneeze. Moon pie. The guy next door, he brought me some moon pies. I had a cream pie. Said that's not a moon pie, but brought me a moon pie. Moon pie brings me back, way back. But yeah, I'll be back. All right, so I ended up, like I said, I cut everything apart, and ended up, there's a V-band up there, and this is the original pipe, which you can see that's where that clamp was. So, and it's just MIG welded because we found a little bit of an issue, but I extended the pipe to the muffler, welded it. That was the issue that we found, was that muffler caved in, so welded that. Then V-band on the back, extended the turnout, and I fit both rocker panels. Jeffrey showed up with the rocker panels, which is super awesome, but he also showed up with parts, so that's never a good thing. But brought me the rocker panels for both sides, so I fit them, made everything fit good. The turnouts come out pretty close to center in the hole. If you play with the V-band, you can get them a little better, but they are damn near close. So that's the passenger side. Driver side, the muffler is starting to cave in the front. It's starting to break apart. He runs a leaded fuel, so most likely that's what's causing the damage to the perforated piece, or they could just be really old. So same thing, V-band in there, which I double nutted so they don't come loose, because these cars take a constant beating. Like I believe this car runs in the 12-hour of Sebring, so 12 hours of constant abuse, plus all the testing and whatever else they do with these cars. Last thing he wants is the exhaust to come off, which this side here, it has come off a bunch of times. You can see it's kind of melted there, or this is the glue, I think. Yeah, I found a spot. Oh, it's on the outside of it. Ugh. Yeah, you can see the exhaust is melted that panel a couple of times there. And then I thought I saw something else. Oh yeah, you can see where the exhaust is discolored from falling apart. So now shouldn't have those issues anymore. I think it looks good. I think it came out good. Double nutted on the back V-bands too. But yeah, I just kind of MIG welded everything. To TIG weld it would have taken a lot longer to TIG weld it. because the fitment has to be like so perfect on TIG welding. Where MIG weld, I can get away with a little bit of a gap here and there, but this was all fit pretty good. I cut it on my Evolution saw, so it all fit pretty good. But being that he's gonna have to replace these mufflers, and I'll have Mark talk to him. Mark knows him, but he's not gonna want the perforated pieces to fold in and like kind of basically cause a clog in the exhaust. It'd be the last thing he would want to do. So maybe we can get the car back when we get a little more time, because this car is going to be on the track Tuesday. Mark's coming to get it tomorrow, so it's very limited windows of when everybody can kind of fit things in. But if we can get a chance to redo the mufflers or put new mufflers or whatever, then I'd most likely go through and TIG weld everything, as long as they're stainless mufflers, which is what I would suggest to them. But that's it for this one. So for the PBOC, for any of you guys interested, Sebring 12-hour. And now that's a 2018 poster, but it usually is in March. It's a really cool track. But yeah, and Jonathan stopped by as well. There's the new shifter, the up forward conversion shifter. I'll show that real quick, but I'll also show it on Monday, because I'll probably be putting it in Monday. So there's that. I got it all cleaned up. They had all kinds of stuff taped to it, so I cleaned up the bottom of it and everything, got the tape off of it from those bolts. So super sweet. I gotta go online and look at the instructions. I kind of know what it is. You have to disconnect the back area. That's why those two notches are in it. They hold it in the neutral safety position, and then I don't know. I thought there was another piece you had to install in the forward position, but maybe it's already in there. But yeah, for this one, that's it. I appreciate you watching. Like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified of new videos. Leave me a comment. This car was awesome.